So concerning what is similar, we can say that both think that every human has a history, right? And everyone starts with this history like a, a virgin paper, right? So we can say that there's no primordial data. Even here in Freud, because uh, when the child is in the development process, she's an empty uh, paper, right? And here we have the nothing is equal the being. What more we can say is that both works with symbols, right? So if you have attention here, instinct that is in the unconscious mind, right? And to achieve the conscious mind, the symbols are changing the meaning, right? And here we also always can change the meaning of the symbols because we have the openness, right? The cause, the first cause is the nothing, is the undetermined, is the liberty. So what we can say also is that what matters is the meaning more than collection and statistics of data, right? So the meaning for Freud and for Sartre is something that is very important. So the existential psychoanalysis is a method to decipherate, right, and not do a catalog, right? So it's to decipherate in each contingence, right? And not only in the past, but also in each action of the patient. So it's a method to decipher, right? And the start point is the experience, but the most important point is the pre-ontological conception of the human being. What more we can say is that the subject that will be the analyzed person is not in a good position in relation with its own position in the analysis, right? To proceed with the investigations. But what more we can say concerning similarities? I don't know. But when we start to pay attention on the difference, the fundamental difference is that here we have the complex, right? As the sum of instincts, energy from the unconscious, right? And here we have the choice as something that is always possible, because here the orange is the nothing, there is no determination. So the synthesis is before the consciousness. Other thing that is important is that Sartre do not accept the unconscious structure, because he will say that it's different. You have consciousness and you have knowledge, right? So you can have consciousness, but you cannot have the knowledge. And this is not necessarily an area that is a unconscious mind. There is no unconsciousness. Everything is consciousness, but some things you don't know, right? So, what is the most important thing? The start point. Because in other lecture, I did a brief history concerning divisions in the history of philosophy, where we have the tension among, to use the expression of modernity, necessity and liberty, or in the ancient philosophy, the physis, right, and the ideal world. Or to talk in Kant, we have here the practical reason and a theoretic reason. And here, in the contemporary world, we have the being. The being as the nothing, right? As the nothing. So, the liberty is at this side, in the Sartre theory, philosophy, and at this other side, you will have the absurdity of the world, of the causation, that you don't know how to explain, right? It's always a cartoon of the reality, the concrete reality. We are condemned to the liberty.